Welcome to the dark side of travel. So you've dared to come jaunt with me. Thank you. Let me introduce myself. I'm Courtney Maroc, Ambassador of Dark and Paranormal Tourism for Haunt Jaunts, a destination for restless spirits who dig hauntings, true crime, horror, Halloween, and weird days. I'll be your host and guide for this listening adventure. Looks like we've been cleared for takeoff, so buckle up, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Okay, are you there?
I am.
Oh, good. Okay, great. Thank you. I think it is recording, and if it's not, it's okay. I'm going to take notes and get it set up. Anyways, but thank you so much. So I understand we get to talk to you about the last call episode that was filmed at the Steamboat Willie's bar in Palatka, Florida.
Yeah, it was a crazy. First of all, the investigation was crazy, but we were dealing with a hurricane coming in.
Oh no!
Yeah, and it was funny because we dodged the bullet with that hurricane. We had to change the scheduling around, and then we wound up dodging the bullet there, and then we went up to North Carolina for the following investigation, and the hurricane followed us up there, and we got caught in that one. So it kind of screwed up the whole schedule, and thank God nobody got hurt, but it was okay.
Yes, oh my gosh, yes, I'm in Nashville, so we woke up this morning to, a bomb exploding near downtown. I mean, not a bomb, it was tornadoes, but still, it really throws things off when, yikes. Wow, so you had the hurricane, but you were safe from that, and here's a question I have. So luckily, Courtney was so kind, she set me up with a screener. How old is that building in Palatka?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. I do know it was pretty friggin' old. It was, I want to say it's got to be, I want to say at least 100 years old. That whole neighborhood's pretty old.
Yeah, it looks really
old. A lot of
old.
stuff that, a lot of stuff that we were dealing with history-wise went back to the Civil War. So I think that was the issue with the building. It was pretty old, and I think participants that were there before didn't want to leave.
No, it didn't look like it, and I mean, there was some frightening activity with I loved what Amy called the Evil Dead lady walking on. I was like, oh my, that's not a good description. But
I'm still in touch with them. They're doing well.
Are they?
So yeah, they're doing well. I mean, Amy's advice. Well, I can't give it away, but it was pretty harsh advice she had to give them. But it was just. They're doing well, though. They're dealing with it.
Okay,
the location wasn't just a business for them. It was sentimental with, the father opening it originally and then the son taking over. And there was a lot of history as far as family went. They didn't treat it like a business. They treated it like something they needed to do and wanted to continue, so.
Yeah, and I think when people watch, they'll be wondering, because like I said, I kind of saw a sneak peek, so I know how they kind of say it ended. But I don't know, would it give it away? Are they still having activity there? Would you say, or has it lessened?
They've got their issues. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
They've got their issues, but they're dealing with it, and it's not like it was, but they are dealing with it.
Okay, so it's still...
I give them a lot of credit, yeah.
Yeah, because that would...
They're still having some issues.
Yeah, because they have to... I don't know if it's giving too much away to say... I guess I could give a little teaser about there's some little
I can tell you
mischievous...
that Amy did say that the whole town should get, some kind of paranormal treatment. She didn't say it was just for the bar. The whole town had its issues.
And that was very interesting because it went back to Civil War time, and then even before that to the Seminole Indian War.
Oh yeah.
So there is
it was
ton.
Pretty chaotic.
And do you know if what was really interesting was there was a family member I think it was a great-great-grandson of basically the lady who saved the town that you talked to?
Yeah. Yeah. She brokered a deal with with the Union soldiers not to bomb the town, and she had a lot of guts for a woman. She basically went out on a boat in the middle of the water there to talk to a Union captain on his ship, like, please don't bomb the town. Let's try to work this out. You got to give her a lot of credit. No, she's accredited to really saving that town from being annihilated. So
I love that because that's what they were doing, and it very easily could have happened. So.
Oh yeah. There's no negotiating back then those days. So yeah, she did a good thing.
Yeah, and that was really because I used to live in Jacksonville, and I never knew about that part of Palatka's history. So that was interesting.
Yeah, I didn't even know Palatka existed. It's a nice little town. I live in Florida now myself, and it's pretty interesting.
Oh, that's nice. So you get a little bit of the Sunshine State too.
Oh yeah. No more New York for me.
Oh.
I can keep that way. Yeah. I'm officially a Floridian in my head. So.
Ooh, I love that. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Steve in the Sunshine State. Or I guess I should say Mr. DiSchiavi. I'm sorry.
No, you can call me Steve. Don't be silly.
Thank you. So you're as equal. You are awesome as everybody says you are. So that's very good. I have a lot of friends who also do, radio shows and conferences and stuff, and they all rave about you. So I'm really excited to get the chance to talk to you right now.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Yeah. I'm just a regular guy,
You are. It's awesome. Well, you're not just a regular guy. You do some pretty cool things. And were you? I have another question too about the episode. While you were there, did anything happen? Like while you were talking to what was her name?
No,
was it Stephanie?
Nothing ever happens when I've never had an experience at all, and never had any occurrence while I've been interviewing any client or anything. Matter of fact, I've been called what the hell did a couple of meetings called me a diffuser.
Wow.
Like when I walk into a room. Yeah, apparently when I walk into a room, the paranormal kind of leaves. I don't know what that's all about, but I don't get involved in it. That's Amy's end. It's okay with me. I have no interest in wanting to have a paranormal experience, so that's good for me.
That's awesome. Okay, that is. I was not expecting that answer at all. That's funny. Wow. Okay. And what?
Yeah,
okay,
people are always shocked that I've never had an experience. So
yeah, you just blew me away. I did not know that.
Oh yeah, not a one in my entire life, let alone while I'm doing the show. So
that's crazy. And then somehow you got involved doing. Okay, so in this episode, there's also a serial killer tie-in. Were you more comfortable talking about that?
Yeah, that's my wheelhouse. Whenever I get to talk about homicide or any kind of criminal investigation, that's when I'm able to be myself more than when it comes to the paranormal.
Yeah, and I loved what you. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying it's all good. I mean, I treat how I basically approach my cases like our clients are crime victims, and the paranormal is the perpetrator. So
that's interesting. But one thing I noticed too was like you asked was her name Stephanie? I thought I wrote it down, but
it's Tiffany, the girl.
Tiffany.
I think it's Tiffany.
Yes, it is Tiffany. I just found it right now. I knew her husband was Johnny. But what I liked was you were very direct. You were like, wait, were you drunk when you saw this? No, I hadn't been drinking. And you really that seems like a total, detective kind of a question to question both sides and make sure, okay, is this person blowing smoke? You know.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you want to, if you don't ask those questions, I mean, the audience should be asking those questions. Anybody doing that type of investigation should ask those questions. Listen, you own a bar. What are the chances you're going to be drunk? Good. Anything's possible, right?
That's for sure. That is so for sure. But you bring a reality check to the situation also. Like, hey, let's, this could be a story, but let's check out, because it's kind of like when people go missing, right? You have to look at the people nearest and dearest first to eliminate them. So it made sense. I really liked that part of it.
Right. Yeah. My end of it's all pragmatic, so it's basically one of those things where it's black and white for me.
It was, and I saw at the end your eyes raise when, I won't give it away what Amy said, but people should really watch. Does that happen to you a lot, where she'll say something that you found in your investigation, you're like, oh, that's very similar?
Yeah, I mean, it happens every investigation. Not always 100%, but enough where I'm always like, she hits on at least one or two different things I've come across in research.
That's crazy.
She's a talented woman. She's got a lot of gifts. A lot of people wish they had, and I'm like, I don't know if I want those kind of gifts.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's funny you say that, because watching this episode, I had a different appreciation for her, because she really does. She can go in there and kind of read something and be very open, like non-judgmental. She's very in tune, right. So that was very interesting. It was a really good episode, again, so you guys know what you're doing.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen it yet. I'm hoping it's a good one.
Oh, my God. So is that common? Do you not get to see them too much before they?
No, I very rarely get, I may get a glimpse of something I filmed to see if I could do it better, like some scene that has nothing to do with content, but more about logistics and the way it looks and stuff like that. But
okay.
They'll show me, look how good this shot was that we didn't think was going to be good, but I never see the full episode until it's aired.
Oh, wow.
I think that's common with talent not seeing, talent not seeing, because, it's a producer and an editor's job to take care of the show once it's finished filming. And the last thing you need is somebody that doesn't know anything about the business sticking a 2 cents in and saying, well, I think you should do this, and I think you should do that. So it's probably best that, people like me just keep their mouth shut and just, you do your job, I'll do mine.
You do what you do. Well, you do it very well, and I don't want to keep you too much longer. I just want to say thank you. I mean, it's an honor to talk to you. Great episode. Hope people tune in. They won't be disappointed. It's as usual a little scary, but it's concerning
too. You're saying that though. Yeah. I guess I'm lucky in the sense I don't have any paranormal issues at home. People always say to me, "Oh, you aren't too scared of taking something home?" I'm like, "Well, it's not hanging out with me when I'm there, so I don't think it's going to come home with me."
Well, yeah, especially this episode when Amy said that these things do like to attach, these two little ones in particular. So.
yeah, little bastards. Yeah, I know. But I don't worry about it.
I don't think they would want to mess with you.
Nobody dead ever tried to kill me, and I've dodged death a few times, so I look at it that way.
Oh, that is another thing. I did not know that either. So wow, that's quite the way to put it.
Well, yeah. Listen, I was in the Marines. I was in the police department for 22 years. So 3 shootings, 9/11. Beirut, Lebanon, So I've seen a few things that should have killed me, but hasn't. So I try to worry about the dead.
Well, and this is perfect. Maybe they're doing what all of us should do and just say, thank you for your service, and maybe they have risk for that.
Maybe that could be one way of looking at it. I guess
I don't know, but I definitely thank you for your service. Big time.
Well, I appreciate that. That's very kind of you.
Yes, and for your time too. I think I've pushed my limits, but
Yeah.
I did want to say thank you so much, and I hope you have a good rest of your day and continue to go along to
You
your
too.
normal free.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks for talking with me. I appreciate it.
You've been listening to Haunt Jaunts, a podcast for restless spirits. My name is Courtney Maroc, and it's been my pleasure to be your host and guide for this journey. I snagged the music Phantom from Space from Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech. If you'd like to continue exploring beyond the podcast, jaunt with me online anytime at hauntjaunts.net. Or if you liked what you heard, be sure to subscribe to Haunt Jaunts wherever you get your podcasts from. You can also jaunt with me socially on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. You'll find links to all of Haunt Jaunt's social media on the website, as well as a player on the podcast page with all of the episodes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until our paths cross again, ciao.